Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry at 72 Stitches. And this is episode 20. And today is Monday, April 8th, 2019. Got my coffee. What kind of creamer do I have? Vanilla caramel. And I'm sorry it's really cloudy, so the quality is going to be not so great today. What can you do? All right, I have lots of FOs and some whips, and I have prizes for my Cal, and I will show my prize for my 100 subscriber giveaway. But first, if you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. All right, I forgot to show my prize for my 100 subscriber giveaway. It's in my Ravelry group. I'm going to close the thread Sunday, April 20th. And the next time I podcast, I will announce the winner. So this is the prize I have. And this is all from my stash. Cozy Knitter sock set. And the Tequila Sunrise. And I got some minis. And they're all somewhere between 5 and 10 grams. There's a progress keeper up there. Can't see it because of the bag. Some tea. So if you want to enter, go to my Ravelry group. There'll be a link down there. And answer the question. Thank you all for subscribing and watching. All right, let's do the winners for my Scrappy Blanket Cal. Since I don't edit, I'm just going to show you the winners right here. I'll try to hold it steady for a minute. So I use the random number generator. So if this is you, please contact me on Ravelry with your address and I will ship out your prizes. Yay! And now I will show you your prizes. I have two prize packs with minis, all from my stash. I think there's 12 minis, somewhere between 5 and 10 grams. Little progress keepers, and some tea. And all of the minis are labeled because I'm nerdy and organized like that. I just wrote the dyer name and the colorway. I didn't write, the type of yarn. It's all fingering weight. So yep, please contact me and I'll send these out. All right, let's get a drink. And let's get to my FOs. First, you can find all the show notes down there. Ravelry group, and my Instagram, all that good stuff. Okay. FO number 1. Socks. I love these. So this is KnitPicks Felici in the Captain Nemo colorway. This was an older one that I've been hoarding. Finally knitted up. Heels are in KnitPicks Stroll Dove Heather. I do afterthought heels, 2 at a time, 64 stitches on 2.5 millimeter needles, Chiaogoos. Yep. Another pair off the needles. All right. FO number 2. More socks. That's pretty accurate. This is Legacy Fiber Arts in the Woodland Shenanigans colorway. Same thing, 2.5 millimeter needles, 64 stitches, afterthought heels. I'll leave a link down below to how I do my afterthought heels. I use the Kirby Werby video on YouTube. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Yep, that's it. That's all the socks I have this time. All right, let me rage. Oops. And here is my stack of hats. Bam! So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hats. Wowza. And this is the photographer hat. And what needles do I use? I use Clover bamboo, US 6 for the ribbing and 8 for the body. I do 5 inches of rib, 5 inches of stockinette. That's the only difference that I made. And this is all Cascade 220. I do not know the color names. I've had this in my stash for a really long time. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna start seeing my stack. 7. So I finished 5 last time, and so this is 7. So that means I have my box for April all done. Yay! And I'm knitting these for homeless charity. So now I can start May's box. Oh, sorry, my nose. All right, I am the crazy person that starts their Christmas knitting early. I'm sorry, it's just the way I am. And my dad doesn't like hand knit socks, but he likes, these are the most dorkiest thing ever. But he loves these. I make them every year and he wears them out and I have to make him more. All right, you ready? I'm ready for the dorkiest thing ever. I don't know if I can show these very well. Here we go. Crocheted. The patterns are called Booties, so he calls them Booties. I don't know. Yep. So, oh my goodness. I'm a little embarrassed to show these, but you know what? He loves them. He wears them all the time. So I guess I shouldn't be embarrassed, right? So I found this pattern. This is vintage. This is a vintage pattern. I found this online. Lion Brand website. And it's called the Adult Crocheted Booty. Now I just went on the computer and they still have it on their website. So you can still make these. So this is a crochet pattern. It's very interesting construction. It is a free pattern. So you start with the back and then you go around a few rows and then you go up this way and then you go around for your cuff. So it's all one piece, which is nice. It took me forever to figure out how to make these so they fit him right. So I have a lot of notes. But I have a whip, so I'll show you all the other details, like crochet hook and yarn and all that stuff. So I have 1 pair done. And I make him 5. Now, he wears out the soles, and I don't know how to darn crocheting. Is that even a thing? Or if you guys have any suggestions on how to make this part more durable without adding a lot of bulk to it, because this is worsted weight. I was thinking about getting some nylon sewing thread and holding it with it. Do you think that would make it last longer? I don't know. I mean, you can get 1 pair out of 1 skein, and the skein is like $3, so it's not a big deal, I guess. I just, it takes time to make them. Okay, that's all. Oh, 10 minutes already. Better get a move on. So if you have any suggestions for me, let me know down there. Thanks. Okay, now let's go to whips. Stitching Plaza bag. I'm excited to see Hamilton. If you didn't see my last episode, I'm going next month to see Hamilton. So excited. Alright, KnitPicks Felici, Golden Hour colorway. I already cut for the heels. I really love this color too. Strings everywhere. I got 2. Got my toes and everything, just need my heels. And I use 2.5 millimeters Chiaogoos. When I separate the heels, I do them one at a time. It's just how I roll. Yep. That is that. Oh, heels I'm going to do KnitPicks Stroll Dove Heather. I really like gray. I think this will go good with heels. Hopefully I can get those done today. We will see. Alright, whip number 2. 3 by the Seas designs on Etsy. And this is Lolo Did It. Her everyday sock base, which is 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon. And the colorway is May the 4th be with you. This was a special colorway that she did last year during the week of May 4th. So I don't know if she's going to do it again. Tangled up. So here they are. So I do mine 2 at a time. That's what I got done on Friday. 2.5 millimeter needles, Chiaogoos, 40-inch cord, 64 stitches. Yep. Now let's show you one of the cakes. It's kind of like this gray base with blue and purples and greens. Yep. So that's that. Oops, tag in there. Alright. Bag that my mom made me. We're gonna show the hats that I started. I think that's in here. Yep. I got 2 hats started. Got this one, which I think I have 2 more inches of rib. And then this little black one. Just casted that on last night. So here's my hat whips. This is Cascade 220. And I'm using Clover bamboo needles. 6. Yep, US 6. I'll switch to 8s when I do the body. Alright, let's talk more about those booties. Oh my word, booties. Here's the pattern I printed out. And I printed this out on Christmas of 2008. I found that hilarious. And you have all my chicken scratch notes, all my notes. So yep, this is a free pattern, and I will link it down below. It's using worsted weight yarn, and I am using Red Heart in the gray heather colorway. crochet hook is a USK 10.5, 6.5 millimeter. The sun's trying to come out. And this is a Susan Bates hook. I like these ones better than the Boyle ones. I like the pointier tip on the end. So, yep, and I got one started. I'm at the point now where I go up. So it kind of looks like a little boat. Can't really see, but there's a little ridge. And I put markers on each corner. It's easier for counting. So, yep, this is what I got. I love my dad and his goofy slippers. So, yep, that's all my whips. So I plan on making him 5 pairs. I got one, almost 1.5 done. Oh, my nose itches. Okay, that's all the knitting stuff. Life stuff. Kids had spring break. My kids were on spring break last week. They went to my in-laws until Wednesday, and then on Wednesday they took them to my parents, and then we picked them up on Saturday. So I had the whole week with the house to myself. It was awesome. That's probably why I got all those hats done and all this knitting done. Next week, or next time, I might not have that much. And so that was nice. What else? My kids had their swimming test before spring break, and my youngest passed and my oldest did not. So now they're in the same class together. Which is nice, so then we can just go once, or not just go once. We don't have to be there for like an hour. Now it's only like a half hour, so that's nice. And one doesn't have to wait for the other one's class to get finished, and they're bored. So we just go and come back, so that's nice. I guess that's it. So if you are one of those winners, please contact me on Ravelry and I will send out your prizes. And if you want to enter my 100 subscriber giveaway, go to my Ravelry group. There'll be linked on there. There's a thread open. Answer the question, and I will announce the winner on my next podcast. All right, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.